Hello, my name is Lin. I came from Japan, and actually, for this event, I specifically wrote a blog post like yesterday. It was rushed because I just came back. I just re-entered Canada yesterday, so it's not a perfect post, but I hope you can not judge me. I came from Shizuoka University, so yeah, it's actually in the prefecture where the Mount Fuji is. So, for example, that's the campus right here at Shizuoka campus. So you can take your classes while looking at Mount Fuji. It's quite a view. And also this is where Shizuoka is located. So as you can see here is Tokyo, and around here is Kyoto. So it's in the middle of big cities, which serves as the industrial hub. So our university specializes in engineering. More focus is more on engineering and informatics. And the campus I was on is Hamamatsu campus. So these are the faculties and the programs that you can do in Shizuoka University. And here's the link. You can also access this web page. It's on the web, so you can access it anytime. And so let's talk about, since Ontario Tech University focuses more on engineering and stuff, I'll focus on Hamamatsu campus. So as you can see here, we have two faculties, engineering and informatics. I'm from the Department of Computer Science. And as you can see, there are departments, and if you are interested in it, you can look up to the website, from the link here. So this is the official website of our Shizuoka University. And about the student life there, we have, in both campuses, we have a place called International Lounge. That's just a hub space where international students and Japanese students hang out and help each other out. For example, we have the Japanese support desk, which is the place where if you have any troubles in Japanese, there will be Japanese students there to help you. For example, applying for your bank account, or just basically anything that has to do with Japanese, filling forms and stuff, and preparing for interviews. You can also ask them anything. And also at Shizuoka University, we have a system called tutoring system. What this system does is it pairs up the newly admitted international students with one of their senior students, usually Japanese. And how this support system works is they will just basically help you in your everyday student life, like registering your residential address at the city office, which can be tedious if you don't have enough Japanese. That's basically this. It's really short. I just wrote it yesterday, so please forgive me.
No, it's amazing.
So if you're really interested in studying in Japan, there's a guide that I back wrote, like a 60-page guide. If you want, I've uploaded the Google Drive. It's actually, I haven't published it yet. It's a pre-release version, so you can get early access on the guide. So actually, for example, here you can have how the Japanese educational institution works, and the different type of courses that you can do to go study in Japan. This isn't just confined to exchange courses. Also, if you are interested in applying to go study in Japan as a privately financed international student, the guide can help.
I think it would be good to also explain that where is your home institution?
My home institution is...
Because you are an exchange student. Doing an exchange and an exchange.
The thing is, I'm not a Japanese national. I'm an international student studying in Shizuoka University, and I decided to do an exchange program to Ontario Tech starting last semester. And so if you are interested, so this is where I am. This is where my hometown is. So here, this is actually my hometown. It's called Myanmar. Any of you heard of Myanmar? Oh, thank you. So on 2022, I flew to Japan to start my study here as an international student. And last September, I flew all the way across the globe to Ontario Tech to do an exchange here. And right here and now. I'm here, right? Yeah.
It's a live example of how far you can go. Whatever you put your mind to, you know, that's awesome.
Yeah, so here's Japan. And right now, the Ontario sector I'm doing right now. So if you are interested, you can also explore some blog posts that I wrote. Yeah, so that's basically how I'm doing an exchange right here. So if you have any questions, please fire away.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So one of the things is, while you were studying back in the Shizuoka University, you were as international, but have you ever encountered exchange students from an English-speaking country?
Oh yeah. So actually last year, Laura and Michael.
To the students,
exchange
they couldn't
students.
come today, but yeah.
Right.
They were actually doing an exchange last year from April.
Okay. So yeah, my question about that is, as an English-speaking exchange student for a short term, say a semester, what type of lectures would be introduced to us as a Japanese based, or it's actually mixed of English and Japanese, or English pure based?
Yeah, if you apply for credit-based exchange, and if you have enough Japanese proficiency, I believe you can actually take courses that are related to your major.
Okay.
But for the last year, the exchange students, because their Japanese was not, they didn't have enough Japanese proficiency, the courses they took are more focused on languages, for example, the Japanese. Or another course which I took with them is called the Global Business Studies. So it's entirely taught in English.
Okay.
And yeah, so if you have enough Japanese proficiency, you can take courses that relates to your major.
So basically, if we don't have enough Japanese knowledge, all we could do for a short term is mostly language based.
Yeah, mostly language based.
Okay, I see. Yeah, thank you.
Anybody has any questions?
I guess just speaking from your own personal experience, how did you find getting into it, coming to Canada the first time, spending time here? What did you struggle with, I guess?
Yeah, the registering for your courses, for example, to plan for which subjects to take and to transfer back to your home, to the credit of your home institution. The planning phase is really tedious, but yeah, that's what you have to do if you want your credits to be transferred back to your institution. So that's one of the, it's not really impossible, but it was challenging. You have to refer to the designated designated institutions and look for specific subjects and cross-reference it with your home institution so that you can make sure that when you go back to your home institution, you can transfer it back. So that's one of the tedious tasks.
Yeah, I was having a little bit of trouble with that myself. I was looking at the website, trying to compare. I'm personally in digital media studies, so I was trying to compare that to other stuff.
Yes, but Shizuoka has an interesting thing that our students get paired to a professor there.
Yes.
Instead of an advisor or somebody counter to us.
Each student has their own individual professor that they can interact with. Should there be any problems and any struggles, they can just contact them anytime, and they will help with sorting these problems out.
And how was your experience with finding food around and moving around?
In Japan.
Yeah. In Shizuoka.
Oh yeah. So our university has obviously have in-campus and off-campus housing, but the in-campus housings you have to apply within their application period. For example, for the April semester, you have to apply from January. So it's like a 3-month buffer that you have to take into account. And for off-campus housings, you have to basically look for yourself. But don't worry, we have an international exchange department, which who can help you with finding the off-campus accommodations.
So is that expensive?
Yeah, compared to Canada, not that much.
you like in Japan, like a train ticket that you can use it for, you can use it everywhere.
Oh, yeah, it's called Suica and Passmo. Like these are like travel cards that you can use, and yeah, you can basically charge funds in it, and then you can use it as long as you have funds.
It's like a Presto card.
Yeah, Presto card, but I'm not sure if Presto card can be used at convenience stores.
No.
Yeah, so in Passmos and Suica, the transportation card, you can also use it to pay for your groceries, for example, your food at the supermarkets themselves. It's really handy.
So as you're a computer science student, so all computer science courses in Shizuoka University are all in Japanese, like core subjects?
Yeah, I applied as an international student, so I have to study in Japanese. Everything. Yeah, the major subjects taught in Shizuoka University are in Japanese.
So if we need to learn Japanese before taking those courses, how much time it will take?
Well, for me, I took 2 years to learn Japanese before applying to Shizuoka University. So, yeah, it might take a while.
But they do have courses in English, and you have to look at the list. But like I said, their focus is in Japanese. Those are the courses that they're delivered in their main language. But they do have a good chunk of courses in English, but not as many. So that's why sometimes going for an elective may be a better option.
How long have you been in Canada?
How long I've been here? Since last September, so I guess around 6 months now. Yeah.
You want to finish your university here?
The thing is, I cannot even if I wanted to, because the nature of my program that I'm doing is that it has to be less than a year. So I have to go back to Japan to finish my degree there. Yeah.
We are heartbroken. We wish you could stay.
Thank you.
But that's another thing. Exchange students can only stay a maximum of 2 semesters.
I saw someone's hand.
You have a question?
I guess to do with your Ontario Tech, what brought you here to Ontario Tech from your previous
What brought you to Ontario Tech?
transfer?
I mean, why I applied for an exchange program?
Here.
Like why?
Because they're the best.
That's one of the reasons. Because Ontario Tech University, their ranking is one of the top within our other partner universities. And also it's relatively new here. So I'm the first batch, like the experimental batch. So yeah, that's one of the reasons. Yep.
Was learning English harder compared to Japanese?
But the thing is, before I go to study in Japan, I was doing like a diploma course in English, so I'm not that unfamiliar with English taught programs.
I see. Okay.
And also the thing I like about exchange program, for example, this program I'm doing is exempt from tuition fees. So I can do, for example, doing 2 semesters here, I'm exempt from tuition costs. So you can basically study for free in other country, or basically traveling there. So it's really good opportunities, and that's one of the opportunities that you only get when you are a student. So I really strongly recommend you to go to exchange programs.